Imagine that an American expatriate, Miss Anderson, has been working in Japan for the past 2 months. She extends a lunch invitation to a group of Japanese employees in her local office in Tokyo. She receives positive responses from her Japanese colleagues who all agree to attend the lunch. Miss Anderson is excited about fostering stronger relationships with the local employees. However, when the day of the lunch arrives, she finds that none of them showed up. She's puzzled and disappointed about this no-show situation despite the favorable responses she initially received. If you put yourself in Miss Anderson's shoes, what would be your first thought in this situation? Just like Miss Anderson, you might initially perceive this as a breach of trust, a lack of interest, or even disrespect towards forming a connection. However, before being trapped by ethnocentrism, let's dive deeper to understand a unique yet essential cultural norm in Japanese society. Honne and Tatemae are Japanese terms that denote the contrasting aspect of an individual's expression. Honne refers to one's true inner thoughts and feelings, while Tatemae pertains to the outwardly displayed opinions, feelings, or even behaviors in public. The purpose of using Tatemae is to maintain a positive and collaborative public image, avoiding conflict in social interaction. In Japan, there exists a unique traditional norms where people tend to be formal and polite, displaying a strong inclination to steer clear of task and relationship conflicts in public. For instance, during activities such as inviting or accepting invitations for meals and drinks, as well as in collaborative efforts and work-related feedback, it is culturally more acceptable to convey Tatemae rather than expressing honne to make things smooth with fewer hard feelings and conflict. The use of Tatemae rather than honne is rooted in the belief that workplace conflicts are viewed as detrimental and negative in Japan. As a result, a sense of politeness has permeated social interaction in Japan, with a strong focus on preserving individuals' public image while minimizing the risk of hurting others' feelings. Such cultural tendency is closely tied to collectivism, one of the salient cultural values in Japan, because such values maintain a level of harmony, solidarity, and consensus among societal members. Let's revisit the hypothetical example of Miss Anderson. From a cultural perspective, the Japanese employees, by adhering to Tatemae, likely responded favorably to the invitation, as accepting the invitation can be seen as a socially polite response, even if these employees may have had little intention of attending the lunch. Also, adhering to Tatemae while keeping honne reserved allow them to avoid directly expressing any disagreement, thereby preserving a positive workplace atmosphere. Therefore, it is crucial for global leaders, including Ms. Anderson, to be equipped with sufficient yet sophisticated cultural knowledges and intellectual capital to identify local cultural norms affecting their relationships in the workplace. Recognizing and understanding these nuances is essential for navigating social interactions effectively in a cross-cultural workplace.